National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19. Yard line.
The Seahawks get over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Back, lady. I'll go special. I'll go special.
Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This is Homer. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
58.
On 2nd down and 4. Ryan, he's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. On 1st down, Ryan. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan. Going right side here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find the matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Prosise. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. There's Wilson to throw. It's caught. Lockett. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Third and long, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down again. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Going on the ground with Homer. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll run this with Homer. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 25 yards to the house as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go! The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. This one caught by Ridley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
57 to Mike.
To throw again on second down, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. On first and 10, it's Ryan. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Ryan looking in zone for Jones. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 33 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
21. Hey, Charlie. 11. 54. Got it. Check. Got 54.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking in zone for Jones. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check. Hey, Zoo. 54. Let's go defense. Hey, Tuesday. Gun. Check 99.
To throw again. Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Blake. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Throwing again. Ryan. And it's caught. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Ryan on first down. He completes it to Jones. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Ryan. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They were looking that time to get it to Justin Hardy, and it's 3rd and short. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And some room to work. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Back to the air. Ryan after the pick six. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons. Throwing on first down. Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. To throw again is Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Ryan to the offense with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. From the shotgun, Ryan. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. Again, it's Homer. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a third and 2.
Alert. Touch 50. I got it. 45. Mike, 45.
Third and 2. Now Wilson forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. To throw is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And no, it's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready, Mike 25. 54, Mike. I got one. Jim. 21. Watch out.
This is Freeman on first and 10. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of a...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deion Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Eluding the pressure right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Hey, 59, ready?
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
54, right there. 54, Mike. 3 buzz.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
22. Let him go.
Here's Ryan. Stocker's got it, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to loft one. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Ryan wants to throw it. He's got Hooper on the short connection. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
You got nothing. 20. Hey, orbit. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Come on, D. 57's the Mike. Watch. Hey, Sal.
Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Ryan. Good response by the defense, sending them backwards after. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm coming after you. Check out.
On first down, it's Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one forward. All you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.